Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hopefully, you're doing well. I'm sorry I look a mess. I was supposed to go hiking today. Two thing, two things happened. One, it's been beautiful all week. As far as no snow, I didn't have to brush my car off. It's been a really long winter, but today we're having high winds and some snow, and hopefully God willing, it's the last little snow, whatever, for the season. So everyone canceled for that, but I lucked out because last night my heel's been hurting all week. This time of year is normal. We've had extreme bitter cold temps. I've been in hard boots all winter, and my heel started to split. I've been a dancer. I've always had this problem in February. I have Irish delicate skin, and so sometimes my eczema gets bad on my heel and it starts to split and it hurts and it's painful to walk. And I've done things in the past and it really helped, but I tried a new kind, and thankfully I only did this foot because this is what happened. Do you see that? It ripped my skin clean off my fucking foot. All across my heel are like thousands of little cuts everywhere. So I couldn't hike miles with that. Hopefully it's better by Monday. It's really only in this one spot on my heel, but it's like right the spot where you put all your weight on, of course. I was trying to better myself and I fucked myself up. So I stayed in my jammies. I can't go anywhere. It's freezing, bitter, cold, high winds. I don't want to go anywhere. I went yesterday and got all my food, all my drinks, everything I would need. And I did this foot thing last night and I saw it was a little bit bloody and I was like, oh, it just took the dead skin off. And I woke up this morning and I was like, ow. It fucked me up. It not only took my skin, it like ate a couple layers of my skin, and I think it ate healthy layers of my skin, which is why it's cut and bleeding. So it went a little too far for me. Damn it. Anyway, I'm really sad about this, and this needs to go away because I am starting my massive kickstart spring get your body right. My face is chubby today. I have PCOS, and lovely week I had. My face always swells this week, but I've been doing really good. As far as losing weight, I have back fat, which I never had before. Now that I'm getting older, my fat is collecting in weird places, like my inner thighs and my back. I never had no back fat before. I put on a dress, I'm like, ew! I have a back roll. Ew! Stop eating donuts. So, I have March, April, and May to yourself. So when I start the strap down south, I'll find me a husband. Not that it matters what I look like, but I always feel better when I look better. You know what I mean? It's like an inside thing. I'm not doing it for no man. I don't want to walk around with no fat on my back. Ew! Nobody told me. Girl, you're growing boobies on your back a little bit. I need good friends. You need to tell me this shit. Like, bitch, you got a back roll. I know you don't look at your back much because I don't have an ass anyway. I don't even want to know what my ass looks like in that because I know it's not what I want it to be. I've been squatting my whole fucking life. There's only so much I can do. I got white girl sinus. I wish I had some culture in here. Makeup looks so good with better colored skin. I just look dead. I hate it. It's the whitest girl in the hood. And I was like, I can't even hide it. I'm not even going to try. Like, I'm a white girl. I can't do nothing. I sound like a white girl. I look like a white girl. But I don't act like them fucking bitches. Just saying. I can't do nothing about it. Let me move closer. So short. I'm sitting on a cushion. On top of a cushion. I'm still short. I think I'm shrinking. Getting old for the birds. Anyway, I'm hyped up because I got woken up by the panel for some bullshit. I never ever in my life ever thought I was going to go in a debate for Eminem. But you know what? I'm ready for Eminem. He saved my brains. He taught me how to remember, not him personally. The nurses use his music, his raps, to help brain people like me. And not all brain people. People with high intelligence, I'm not bragging, but before my brain tumor, I had high intelligence. I was not responding to other treatments, so they brought in some rap. And in that rap, I can speak, and I can remember, and sometimes I have dreams of Eminem stuffing me in the trunk, and I think it's like a switch, like when my brain stuff starts happening, Eminem just appears in my brain and fixes it, okay? I don't know how it works. Eminem saved me. So I was like, what? So I woke my happy ass up in this fucking bathrobe and told some people about them fucking selves. Because I was there when the song comes out. Or comes out. Oh my God. Wake and Bake came out. Okay? I didn't even press play on the bullshit they were talking about. I didn't care. I don't need to fucking know. I saw the headline and that pissed me off enough. Anyway, so back in the day, he did this whole thing where he was in a sombrero, you know, the music video on TRL. It was hilarious. Everybody thought it was funny. Nobody had a problem. Even Mexicans were laughing at it. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. For the time, that shit was hilarious. The death of Slim Shady, that whole shit happened. He's 50 now. Do you see him walking around making fun of Hispanic people? Shut the fuck up, okay? Listen, no, we're not going to drag, like, the 60s were fucked up, the 50s were fucked up, the 40s were fucked up, the 30s were fucked up, the thousands were fucked up, the 90s were fucked up. There's a fucked up things in every fucked up generation. And you're going to be fucked up too. And someday, some kid's going to pull some shit that came out when you were in high school. And you're going to feel this type of way. For the time, it wasn't inappropriate. It's not our fault you all became delicate little sunflowers and you can't fucking laugh. You can't even sit through a comedy show without slapping a comedian. Don't fucking sit here and tell me how I should feel and think about something that happened when I was a kid. I lived it. I experienced it. It was fucking hilarious. I voted for that video. I didn't even know he was a real rapper. I thought he was parodying all this shit, just making fun of everybody. And it was hilarious. And we were going through a really hard time. And Eminem made us laugh. Don't take the world so fucking seriously. So sick and tired. You know what? Firmly bend over like this. To the person in front of you, grab the pole in their ass and pull for your entire generation. Help each other out. Pull the sticks out of your ass. Lighten up. Don't you see all this shit we have going on in our world that we need to change? Shut the fuck up about yesterday. Can we focus on tomorrow? And all you don't get Eminem, you do get Eminem. You just don't like what they fucking says. Because it's just a little too hard for you. It's just a little bit too true. Or hilarious. And you're just pissed that you didn't write it. Every rapper says his name to get clout. Every time you say Eminem's name in the news, you get clout. Shut the fuck up. You put that article up not because you're pissed about what Eminem said, but because you know the headline would get you shit. Stop being a coattail rider. You want to make changes in this world? There's plenty of fucked up shit going on with that whole thing right now. You don't need to look in the past. Look at right fucking now. Find me something on Eminem right now, and then you can have a debate. Until then, shut the fuck up. I closed that panel. None of you even spoke after me. What you got to say? How is it relevant to right now? You have more shit with our own government doing more fucked up shit. You know, not fuck Eminem, but fuck Eminem. We got bigger problems. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to put all of you in Eminem's trunk, and then I'm going to drive it over the fucking cliff. Why don't you write a panel about that? From behalf of my entire generation, sit down. You don't even know good music.